Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and we are going to do a read for the second half of June. This is going to be you and who, all right? This is going to be whoever is on your mind right here, right now, okay? So, as you are watching. So what we're going to do is start with you, pull, love always does, right? So we're going to pull a few cards on you, light and love, and then we'll jump in a little bit deeper about yourself and jump over to the other side, and we'll take a look at what they want most from you, as well as their likes and dislikes about you, all right, and so forth. So come on in, let's go ahead and get started. So I am going to start with a, start with a love card here, okay? So let's start with that first and see what wants to come out. What's most important for Cancer, and like I said, this is a love read. My career and finance, as well as my monthly, will appear at the end of the video. You can watch that, okay? They are juicy, all right? So let's take a look at what is coming up for you here. As it pertains to love, what does Cancer need to know most regarding the next, the second 2 weeks of June, okay? What's most important for them right now? What wants to come out? Let's put this aside. What do we have here? What? Simplicity, okay? All right, guys, it's actually a 4 card. This is saying to me, you know, this is simplicity, and what this is telling me for you is that keep it simple, okay? In order to get grounded within a relationship or a situation, this is a 4 card, right? Is to keep it simple, okay? And it might be hard to do for some of you right now. You might feel things might be a little bit more complicated than you know, and you're thinking, well, how the heck can I keep things simple within that? It's just that it's hidden right now. Things are hidden. It wants you to take things day by day and focus on trust, focus on love, focus on patience, and really focus on and have that trust and be patient within this process. And that's what this is calling out for you to do, right? And everything's going to be fine. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, you know, something I'm scared to do A, B, or C, whatever that is in a relationship or situation, everything is going to be fine, all right? This is what you need to remember. And this is what this card reminds us of, okay? So don't look for ways to complicate a situation or further complicate a situation by trying to make a decision before you're ready, okay? That's what this is talking about, okay? Don't do it. You don't try to handle something prematurely, okay? Sometimes things need to have some time to brew, just like coffee does, right? So it's like you're not going to pour the grounds and you're not going to put them in the water and and siphon them through, you know, in a filter with no heat. Let's just say it needs the heat to percolate things. So it needs to have a catalyst to that, and your catalyst right now is to keep things simple, okay? That's what that is, all right? So that's what's coming through for you here, right? So circumstances in a relationship or in a situation that you might be struggling with right now, just be tight. They're going to handle themselves in own time. Stay present, be in the now, and be patient, okay, is what this is saying, okay? Everything is going to be working out for the best, all right? So it wants you to be patient. Let's take a look at a light card. And let's see what wants to come out for Cancer for your light card. Okay, so that is your love card. So love, and then this is going to be your light card. What do we have? Okay, put this aside. What do we have? Priestess. Wow, beautiful energy. Wow, I got to tell you, you're really being stepped up. You're asked to step up and really take the lead, okay? Cancer, you know, it's inevitable. It's for being just you, okay? This is really focusing on that high priestess energy, okay? And it's really talking about you is that, like, to step forward. And when you step forward, you know, it's going to really, really help you. All right. It's almost as if that you're asked to be dedicated to service, some sort of, or leadership, or to experience dedicated to some sort of freedom. Okay. It's the saying is that let your life be your message to the universe. So this is, a lot of us go through experiences, right? And, you know, for instance, like an author might go through experience and write about it, right? And that is just as moving, just as celebrated, and just, if not more, than perhaps someone that has a PhD and is writing about how the experience could be, right? There's knowledge in that aspect, but there's also a knowledge from experience, right? They're both, you can actually, you know, be successful either way, right? And it's about, for you, what's coming through is that your life experience is your message. All right. So for those of you that are thinking about, starting a business, or, entering in a relationship or a situation, your life experience is teaching you, to step up and take that lead. Okay. But this is just, you really trust yourself, right? It'll, when you share your story, others will not feel so alone. They'll feel less alone, right? And you are being called to do that here, is what this is saying. So it's about stepping forward, right? Because those around you that want to hear your message are waiting, right? And as you do step forward, you will be found. All right. So that's what's coming through for here. So simplicity and priestess energy. Whoa. Amazing stuff. Okay. So let's take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look at where you're at. So let's pull this. Let's take a look at the tarot. Let's take a look at what wants to come through for you. Where is Cancer at? Whoop, I'll take that. Ooh, I will take that. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, baby. All right. This puts you right on top, right? So you've ended some sort of cycle, Cancer, some sort of cyclical cycle where you paid your karma. You paid your debt, and now you're set for destiny. And I got to tell you, for some of you, it's got High Priestess energy coming through here, okay? Keep it simple, right? It's what they call in your goals. Keep it short and simple, right? But this is saying the Wheel of Fortune, that destiny, things are changing for you, okay? So be sure that you're focusing on what it is that you truly want, okay? Because the energy is really good for it to take that movement and push it forward, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune, things are going in your favor if they haven't been going for you guys, okay? I get the Seven of Wands. Now the sevens are all about having faith. So this is about having faith and getting rid of any sort of, kind of competition, right? This is, persevering amidst any sort of competition that is around you. You're going to persevere. You're stepping forward. You keep it going. All right. So this wants you to persevere. There is a new cycle of fresh energy coming through. Stand up on top of that Wheel of Fortune. Be that High Priestess that you are, and step forward again and be found. And this is saying is that it's amidst all the competition, persevere. Okay. Regardless, persevere. All right. Even if it's one baby step in front of another, that's persevering. That's progress. Okay, Cancer. So that's what's coming for you. This is where you're at right now. Temperance. So temperance is about balancing things out. Could be doing with the Sagittarius, or you're carrying on that fire energy, but this is about being transformed, right? There's a butterfly on the tree here, and it's resting for a moment. The tree of life, right? Being transformed. You've been transformed, right? And so this is saying is that balancing the energy, like you're balancing things out, right? Being patient, trustworthy, focusing on love, not jumping too far ahead of the game, but just kind of balancing out your energies is key. Let's take a look at the numerology, what wants to come out for you here and where you're at. Where's Cancer at right now? What do we get? Oh my gosh, you guys, your intuition, right? Now, this is the color of the sacral chakra. So this is all things having to do with the emotions of the body, right? And this is saying you might want to clear that a little bit to actually get clear intuition and hear that silent voice within. But this really talks about you heading into that. Now, if you focus on your intuition, it's going to keep you balanced. That 22 card reduces to a 4. And that 4 is about, having some sort of balance here, okay? Balancing out your sacral chakra is going to be key for you here. But this is really vibrant energy to me. It's kind of like vibrant energy, and it talks to me about an opportunity to really focus in and listen to your intuition through this process, whatever that is, and whatever it is, in a relationship or situation. It's really calling out to you, and that's what it says. So you're really focusing on that. That's garnering from within, and you're using your High Priestess energy is what I feel here. But yeah, trust your guidance really, and just embrace the wisdom that you have from within you. And because it doesn't want you right now to be influenced by other people, what they say or do. This is about listening to your own inner voice, and that's what's going to be key. Okay, so that's what I get that's happening there. Let's take a look at what is your strengths here. What is, you know what I want to do? Hold on a second. I do want to pull a love oracle for you here. I want to see what wants to come through in the love oracle for you here. What wants to come through for Cancer in terms of where Cancer is at right now. Okay, where are you at? Cleaning things up. You're letting go of what no longer serves you. Okay, so spring cleaning, guys, right into the summer. Summer takes place in the States on the 22nd, right? Yeah, and the 24th, we've got that full moon that's happening in Capricorn. I think it's Capricorn. Yeah, full moon. That's a perfect time to let go. Let go of what is of the you let go of the mistakes and take those lessons with you and celebrate those wins and keep it moving forward, right? So that's what's coming through. Anything else? Yeah, especially after there's no progress during winter time. You got that Wheel of Fortune that came through. You're right on top, right? So things are changing, okay? So what is your strengths in this process? What is your strengths within relationships and situations pertaining to love? What's Cancer's strength? Magician energy and Six of Cups. So this tells me that you've got all the resources necessary to make the changes that you want. Everything. You've got this cup for emotions. You got that sword there to cut through things that are standing in your way. You've got the wands for courage and perseverance to move forward and so forth. So keep it moving. So you've got all the tools necessary to do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. And then I get the Six of Cups, which is taking a deep dive into the emotions before you take that beautiful breath of sunshine and fresh air. But you're revisiting the things, so you're incorporating them, right? Incorporating the lessons that you've learned, letting go of any sort of losses in the past, because you know that they've served you well for lessons moving forward in that High Priestess energy, right? So the sixes are all about growth, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, okay? So do keep that in mind. Yeah, this is looking back at the past. So you could be looking back at how far that you've come, or you might be looking back at the past in order to clear it out, right? To clear things out that you need to. And again, it's all about that letting go stuff and then heeding the lessons and keeping moving it forward. Okay. So that's going to be your strength right now. Anything else that wants to come out in your strength from numerology? Let's take a look at what that is for you. Okay. What do we have? Guys, we talked about this. This is love, communicating love, being the bearer of love, right? So six is that you've grown as it pertains to love, right? So it's a pregnant number, okay? So this is a beautiful, now you might want to be careful, okay, as it pertains to love too, because it's about seeing everything through the eyes of love and communicating that. That blue is the throat chakra, right? So that's what this talks about. Beautiful energy, guys. This is about seeing the beauty in the world and aligning your intentions, and seeing things through the eyes of love, right? And surrounding, love to, all around you in life, and it's recognizing any sort of limiting thoughts or negative emotions that might be holding you back from experiencing love. This is asking yourself, hey, am I truly worthy of receiving love? And guys really actually answer that question, because you have to know that you're worthy of it before you can receive it. Okay. So this is really saying it starts with you, focus on loving you and what can help you within this process. Let's take a look at, where is the cards that I'm looking for here? I wanted to pull, here they are. Okay, let's pull these. I want to pull a surrender. What do you need to surrender so you can focus on more love for you? Because this is saying you got to be worthy of it. Start communicating that to you. Look at yourself in the mirror and saying, I love me, right? I love me. I love the unique me and I love all of me. Okay. And start putting that down in the comments, guys. Start putting it into fruition. It gets you in that beautiful, yummy High Priestess energy. And it wants you to surrender to frustration, okay? Because your frustration in love is not going to open doors to love, right? It keeps it away, right? So this is saying surrender to the frustration that you've had, maybe as it pertains to love. And because it's blocking you. It's blocking you for some of you. Note your comments below, guys. Let me know if that resonates with you, okay? Let me know that if you were kind of feeling like that. It really wants you to resolve the situation is to step back and really regroup and then approach the situation more calmly. Don't try to do it when you're feeling frustrated in that moment, okay? That won't dissolve the block or, help you dissolve, kind of take care of the dilemma, whatever's happening. So that's going to be your strength right now. Surrender to frustration, focus in on love, revisit the past, clean things up. You know that you have all the tools necessary to move forward in your High Priestess energy, okay? What is your weakness here? What is your weaknesses here? Let's take a look at what that is. balancing things out as it pertains to love in your partnership and attraction. So your weakness is being able to balance things out where you can grow together, right? Grow in love. You know, whoever it is that you have on your mind, whatever that is, even the love interest, it doesn't have to be someone you already know or someone from the past. But this is saying is that you want balance, justice, Libra energy, equal give and take, right? So you've got, water energy, and then you've got some air energy. You got Libra energy here, okay? So your weakness might be with a Libra, okay? Or it might be with a fellow Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces energy. Someone who's got that in their chart. Anything else in terms of your weakness here? What's this? Oh, wow. Guys, I didn't mean to use this, but I held that deck in my hand. I was thinking it was this deck here. And I got surrender to addictions. So this is about, in this situation, you or this other person, this is about addiction, it could be just a mindset, if that's the case. And if that's the case, guys, hence beyond the read up here or my description box. But this could be even, or rapid change session. You might want to check that out because this is addictions. This is addictions to people, food, I don't know. It could be anything, overworking. This is about healing the addiction in the mindset, the old mindset, and replace it with a healthy alternative. And that could be about loving oneself, right? Loving oneself. And getting to know that you're worthy and really getting down to the core what that issue is. And again, do check out my services below on that. But if you are so inclined. But this is saying surrender to addictions. That's a weakness, okay? There are healthy alternatives. So that's what this is talking about. So you or this other person has something to work on here. And this is Hermit energy, okay? So the Hermit is Virgo energy that's happening. And this could really talk about just focusing on... it's kind of like taking a moment to take some sort of breath before moving forward. It's having that introspection of one's self, right? And developing confidence, understanding matters of the heart before taking flight in love. So your weakness is to stop for a moment. It's to pause for a moment, okay? And the Ten of Pentacles, right? I get the Ten of Pentacles. Your weakness is the Ten of Pentacles. This is wealth, security, and that type of thing. Some of you it might have to do with your security, okay? It might have to do a deep introspection about your security and how that's, what if an addiction is affecting your security or not. So that could be for some of you there, okay? But that is what is coming through in terms of your weakness for you there. Anything else? Balancing. Yeah, time to make adjustments and balance things out. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Okay, we're playing musical chairs here. Okay, so that's what's happening. What about this other person over here? What's happening with this other person? Okay, this other person, Three of Swords. They've gone through some sort of heartache. Is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So it could be this person on this other side is going through emotional heartbreak. Now keep in mind, you might resonate with your side or the other, that I'm focusing on for you, or this other side. So keep that in mind, okay? But this is Three of Swords, emotional heartbreak that they're going through. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Anything else? World card. There's been some sort of completion. They've had some sort of ending that has been through some sort of completion, right? And it's left them brokenhearted. There's no doubt about it. Now, this could be, in a relationship, or maybe this person was involved, if not with you, something that left them emotionally heartbreak, but there's been a completion because you get the World card. Travel change, there's been travel. It could be this person could be at a distance. I think there's a completion that indicates that. I'm going to pull a little bit more. Tell me more about this World card. What is the completion? Completion, yeah, and then I get the Nine of Cups. So whatever this completion is, even though it was emotional heartbreak, they're feeling satisfied. They come to a point where it's now it's completed, and now they're moving forward. And this is the Nine of Cups, and that's feeling satisfied, right? The Nines is coming to fruition of feeling comfort and satisfaction out of emotional heartbreak. So that's what they came out of, guys. Okay. Let's take a look at anything else that might want to come through here in terms of where they're at right now. Interesting. Yeah, they came out of emotional heartbreak. What is it? Flow. Yeah, they're going with the flow, and they're not pushing anything. They're going with the flow. Okay. So it says, not to force things, to go with the flow, ease, moving forward. And they're focused on their morals, values, and family roots right now. So they're really taking a really good look at that and what that is for them and being clear about that. So that's what they're focusing on right now. Interesting. Let's take a look at what it is that they want most from you, Cancer. Okay, what is it that this person wants most from you? Okay, what do we have? Page of Swords. So this is about some sort of message coming through. They want some sort of energy. They want an energy. It's kind of like an energy of a new, being very curious. They're curious about you, and they're energetically attracted to you. Okay. Again, could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Anything else? Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Wow. I mean, and then we come forth that it's like a message of manifestation and new enterprise. They want to move towards you. They want a new manifestation with you. Okay, they want a new beginning with you. There's no doubt. Yeah, that's what I see coming through here. Anything else from the Love Oracle that wants to come out? That's what they want most from you here. Wow, how interesting, guys. They feel locked out. They feel that you're really hard to reach right now, right? They feel locked out of your life right now at this moment, and they want a new beginning. What else? Yeah, they feel that it might have to do with trust issues or insecurities, okay, as it pertains to love. It's keeping love out, right? It's hitting the umbrella and falling on the ground. So it's about trust issues, okay? So what they want most, they feel sheltered off. They want a new beginning. Okay, it's what's coming through here. Okay, what is it that they like most about you? What is it that they like most about you? What is it that they like most about you? Knight of Swords and Eight of Swords. So this is about that you are, the Knight's about taking motion and moving forward. So the Knight of Swords is all about, what they like about you is that you've got an opinion on something. You've got an opinion on the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is all about, it's kind of like, okay, here's what they like about, they know that you've got a strong opinion, okay? They may not like what it is that comes out, like one way, the way that you look at that certain things, but they know that your opinions are strong and that you are strong about your opinions here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy for both of these here. Yeah, because it's like you're looking at something from one way, okay? They like that you have an opinion. I think what they dislike is the fact that it might be just one way of looking at something and not multiple ways of looking at something. That's what I'm getting, guys. I got to say that. Even though we didn't get into what they dislike about you, but that's what I'm getting. Anything else that wants to come through here? Eight of Cups. So eights keeps coming through here. So the eights are all about, this is about escaping. This is about escaping one way of looking at things. That's what they like about you, that you're open to look at things from a different perspective. You are open to that. Okay, I had to get that third card out of there. Interesting. Okay, and anything else what they like most about you? Oh my gosh, they like the fact of spiritual career. Okay, so it looks like that they like that you're involved in a spiritual career. Some of you that could be the case. That you have a spiritual career, that you're well noted in terms of a spiritual career. But this is interesting, guys. Yeah, it's like, this is about doing, they like that. Maybe they want to work with you in terms of a spiritual career. They like that, right? This card is like, if you haven't started a spiritual career, they think it's good that you're doing that. Or if you are in it, that's really great. And this is about, maybe you want to be a card reader, numerologist, astrologer, whatever this is, and conduct something around your area. But this is turning into a career, and it's been a success. So they like that about you. What do they dislike about you? That things have ended and that there's no new beginning. Wow, this is so clear, right? That things have ended. Scorpio energy, right? The Death card is coming through here. And then a new begin, that there's not a new beginning to be manifested. Let me pull one more card after that. That's what they dislike. Yeah, that's what they dislike, that there's an ending. Okay, what else? Okay, anything else? Yeah, there's been a judgment has been made, Libra energy. Now, you or the other person could have made that judgment. This is Libra energy, might be dealing with the Libra. But there's been a judgment call that's been made on this. And that's what they dislike, okay? They dislike that. Anything else from numerology? They dislike that. What is that? Yeah, that there's not a spiritual partnership. They wanted a spiritual partnership. I kind of felt that. I felt that when I saw spiritual career, that they like that you're in it and they may want to work with you. And then I get spiritual partnership. So this could be they want to join with you to bring it to fruition, that they're not a part of a spiritual partnership with you. Oh my gosh, you guys. We're going to take a deep dive into this. We're going to find a little bit more on what it is that they, kind of what's happening with them. We're going to find out what it is that they haven't told you, what it is that they want, what is going to be their next move, what they're most afraid of. We'll get messages from both sides. Also, what you're most afraid of in this, okay? And then we'll go through a potential outcome on what that is evolving to, and then some advice, oracle advice at the end. So if you're interested in that, guys, do check the description box below, okay? If not, I look forward to seeing you next time, guys. Until then, namaste.